What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well, and let's get straight into things. So we're going to start on the daily Dixie as per usual, and my target for this daily bearish order block is still relevant. Now, although we had a down day, which I didn't expect on the Thursday, you can see that we've simply just filled in this daily fair value gap. So I'm going to mark that out for us now, and you'll see how price has completely filled that in, closing with inside of the range as well. And we've just started Friday now, but you'll see as we traded down, we actually traded into this bullish order block on the daily as well. So hopefully that will provide the support it needs in order to continue higher and run for these relative equal highs on the Friday. Now, there is high impact news tomorrow, as in on Friday. We have PPI, which tends to be quite aggressive. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is what sends price higher, running for the buy side liquidity. Now, if we drop down to the 4 hour, you can get a better look. You'll see we simply traded down into this bullish order block. And again, price remained within the range that it created on the way up, this liquidity void, which is nice to see. And on the 1 hour, you'll also find a breaker. So we have a low, a high, a lower low. And you'll see if we look at that last up close candle and drag that out, you'll see how price traded down into that today. Traded down into that on Thursday's trading. And then we had a nice reaction off of that. So moving into the new day, I am still bullish. Nothing's changed exactly. And the reason nothing's changed is because we haven't actually had a significant break in market structure. We've simply just retraced and filled in an imbalance, which is completely fine. Although I anticipated us to respect the 50% level, you can see we filled in the range completely. So unless we take out these lows below here, so unless this low gets violated, I'm completely fine remaining bullish. And with the expectation to run for the buy side liquidity above these relative equal highs, and again that daily bearish order block I was speaking about. So that's what I'm expecting moving into the new day on Friday. Furthermore, we can see the midpoint of that daily fair value gap right here. That's this white line. Once we trade above that, price should find support on top of that to hopefully send it higher. Again, running for the relative equal highs and potentially reach for that bearish order block daily target. Let's go to GBP USD. We'll start on the daily there as well. And again, not what we expected in terms of having an update. I did want to see us run down to the sell side liquidity below here, but that still remains relevant because we have not had a break in market structure. So long as our bias shouldn't change unless we see something that suggests it should change, and nothing has happened for us to suggest it should change. So I'm going to continue being bearish. You can also look at this wick. If we look at Wednesday's wick and look at the midpoint of that, you'll see how price has respected that. Slightly wicked up of it in it already on Friday, but you can see how we traded to that on the Thursday. And then if we drop down to the 4 hour, we can have a better look at price action. So again, in yesterday's video, as in Wednesday's video, I was talking about how this level has been mitigated already, so price shouldn't need to come back up there, and you can see how price is respecting that theory. So again, we're seeing things that are suggesting and continuing to support our bearish ideas, even though we had this massive up day filling in the range, which is again completely fine. If we drop down to the 1 hour, you'll also see that we have some relative equal lows now that have formed below these lows here. So price is going to want to draw down in towards that. So what I'm expecting tomorrow, I'd like to think that we can see a nice setup during London or just before PPI for us to start looking for shorts. Let's drop down to the 15-minute just for another quick look. And you can see our price slowly, very, very heavily consolidated, a lot of time dilation, made its way up into this fair value gap right here. Filled it completely, and now we're already leaving that range, and we're just entering that Asia session, so should be interesting to say the least. Let's finish on Euro USD, and we'll start on the daily there as well, of course. Euro traded right up very aggressively, showing a lot of strength, traded into this bearish order block on the daily. And again, look at the wicks. Where did we respect? 50% of Tuesday's wick, sorry. So we traded right into that, and now price looks like it's turning away from that. Now, Euro likely isn't going to reach the original sell side liquidity pool that I had delineated, which is over here. But I do think I would like to see it reach Wednesday's lows down here. Another reason for that is because we have just traded into internal liquidity, so it's natural for price to then want to seek external liquidity, and this would count as external liquidity. So that's my target for tomorrow if we are to be heavily bearish. If we drop down to the 4 hour, again, you can see how price went right up. We can look at the wicks again, 50% level, respected that, and look at how the bodies are respecting the 25% level. When we respect 25% levels like that, that shows there's a lot more animation in these moves. So 25% level is a lot more bearish than say the 50% level, and you can see volumes respecting 25% right now. So that's something for you guys to go study yourselves. And if we drop down to the 1 hour, you'll see that some relative equal lows have also formed just below here. This low down here. So price again is what's it going to want to do. It's going to want to seek that for sell side liquidity. So that's my expectations moving into tomorrow. Let's say that's completely wrong and we do trade higher. If so, that's completely fine. I'll simply say out the charts because I'm not anticipating that. But generally speaking, nothing's changed because we haven't had a significant break in market structure. A break in market structure would be seeing this swing high or this swing high get taken, but that's not the case. So I hope that's made sense, everyone. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on Sunday. Peace.